Hey everybody, so here it is mid-January 2023, and I wanted to give you a quick overview of what all happened in real estate in 2022 in Desoto County. Hey guys, this is Tracy Kirkley with Crye-Leike Realtors in Olive Branch, Mississippi. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I also am going to be doing separate videos on all the municipalities in Desoto County. So here's what happened in 2022 in Desoto County and what's going on right now. So we had 3,366 houses sell in 2022 in Desoto County. Now that is down from about 3,700 houses in 2021. That is a 9% decline in the number of properties that have sold, the number of homes that have sold. However, here's some great news for sellers especially. The median sales price is up 13%. In 2022, the median sales price was $312,500, which was up from $275,000 back in 2021. Now, we've currently got 460 homes on the market in Desoto County. So here's what that means. That means we have less than a 2 months of supply of homes that are actively on the market. What's that actually mean, Tracy? Is that a seller's market? Is that a buyer's market? So let me give the overview of that real quick. So in real estate terms, typically, if you are less than 4 months worth of inventory, it is a seller's market. If you are 4 to 6 months worth of inventory, it is considered a balanced or a stable market. More than 6 months worth of inventory, it is considered a buyer's market. So I want to break this down by price point because you'll see some changes. As I mentioned, overall, we've only got a little bit less than a 2 months worth of inventory. So everybody might be going, oh my gosh, that means it's a seller's market. Well, that's not necessarily the case in all price points. So I'm going to be looking down just a few times here so that I get this information right. So if you're $200,000 or less, definitely a seller's market. We have less than a half month worth of inventory right now. If you are from $200,000 to $300,000 in price point, we have got just under a month's worth of inventory. There are 76 homes for sale right now in that price point. 300 to 400, we have 1.6 months worth of inventory. 400 to 500, we have 2.5 months worth of inventory. So still technically a seller's market. Here's where the change happens. From $500,000 to $600,000, we jump to 4.5 months worth of inventory. And it's very similar, 4.7 months worth of inventory from the 600 to 750 price range. And then you get above that 750 price range and it is total seller's market. We've got well over 8 months worth of supply in that price point. So here's what I want to point out to you, however. Again, even though we're still showing that it's a balanced market from 500 to say 750 right now, what we are seeing is we're seeing fewer buyers in that price point. So I anticipate that to start changing over in the coming months. Most of that is driven because of the interest rates. As you know, we started 2022 with interest rates in the 3% range. We ended 2022 with interest rates up around 7%. That has definitely affected the purchasing power of the buyers. So therefore, they are dropping down in price point, which is why in those lower price points, it is still a seller's market and buyers are still having to be aggressive with their offers. In those higher price points, buyers are starting to ask for concessions. They're starting to ask for assistance with closing costs, ask for warranties. They're starting to negotiate more inspection repairs. So be prepared for that. Whether you're a buyer or seller, know where you stand and talk to your agent about that, about how you need to offer. All right, another thing I want to point out, in 2022, a third of the inventory that sold was new construction, okay? Right now, the active inventory that we have, 57% of that is new construction. And the median list price of those new construction homes currently for sale, $399,000. Do you remember what I told you that median sales price was in 2022? $312,000. So the median price of the majority of the inventory right now is above what the median sales price is. So we have a disparity. Anyway, it's not where it should be. Discrepancy is the word I was looking for. We have a discrepancy in what is actively for sale and what buyers are actually buying. So if you're a seller thinking of putting your house on the market and you're under that $500,000 price point, you're still looking pretty good. You're above that. We need to talk about marketing and staging and prepping your home, because the buyers are going to start being a little bit more picky at that point. Also, if you're a builder, what we're seeing there is we are seeing some price reductions. We are seeing a lot of builders right now offering concessions, offering some interest rate buy downs, that sort of thing. Now, we went into the end of 2022 and back into seasonality. You guys may have seen me talk about that before in previous videos. And I had anticipated and even had predicted to some degree that once the first of the year came along that we would start seeing buyer activity again. And we have. I've had several go under contract already this month, and we're only into the third week. So what we're seeing, though, is buyers are just looking more carefully at what is out there. They're being a little bit more picky, especially in those upper price points. So you just need to be cognizant of that, and you're going to have to start prepping your houses more than maybe you did prior to that. Also, quickly, the days on market in 2022 was not significantly different really than 2021. The overall average was 17 days on market, and it was 14 days on market back in 2021. And the list price to sell price ratio still was hovering in that 100 to 100.5% range both years. What we're going to see, though, is I think we're going to start seeing that again in those upper price points start to slide. Doesn't mean that values are dropping. Let me be clear about that. That does not mean that values are dropping. That just means that buyers are buying at lower price points. And those houses in the higher price points just have a lower buyer pool, a shallower buyer pool per se. Okay, if you've got questions, if you want to know exactly what's going on for you in your house, in your neighborhood, give me a call. But also be sure to be watching again for my YouTube videos on the specific municipalities. I'll be doing Olive Branch, Horn Lake, Hernando, both zip codes of South Haven. I'll be doing Nesbitt. So if you've got questions, though, about your specific area, your specific situation, give me a call. If you're a buyer, if you're a seller, want to know how this affects you, give me a call. Again, it's Tracy Kirkley with Crye-Leike Realtors, 901-210-8045. I appreciate it, and I hope that helps you. Y'all have a great day.